Welcome to the Heavyweight Podcast.
The message behind saying the title of the Heavyweight Podcast is to be able to say that we can weigh in on some heavy shit. You know, what we're talking about is important from every aspect of it. It's a heavy weight. It's not just about physical weight, but the weight of things that can weigh our minds. So I think it's dope that we can have this conversation. What's good? This is episode 119 of the Heavyweight Podcast. I am Stutter McFly, back again with these three guys. Go ahead and state your name for the beautiful people out here.
I'm Ronald Slayin.
What are you slaying?
You know.
No, we don't. What are you slaying?
Pause.
Slang or slanging?
Slaying.
Oh, slanging.
It still sounds like you're saying slanging.
Does it? Nah,
it's your boy Molito. Less grouchy.
Hey, they call me Hunter. Yeah, I'm
How are your
still
weeks?
My week was lovely.
I guess so. Slanging. It should be lovely. You should be very relaxed.
I thought he was saying slaying.
Are you saying slaying or are you saying slanging?
I think I said both, actually, to be honest with you.
Oh, this nigga's high.
No, I don't do that. But my week was lovely. I just chilled by the fire, you know, watched the stars and shit.
To the limit, to the wall.
Just kept it light. That was actually nice. Went up to the mountains for some trick or treating. Pre trick or treating.
Oh, peyote, huh?
What kind of candy do they give out in the mountains?
All the candy. It's a shit.
Like king size or?
No, there's so many. There's probably some king size in there because there's so many like campsites to go to that it's just insane. Like I don't want to go trick or treating after that because it's too much candy. And then they give you alcohol at some of them too. So
you was drunk.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit! Is that happening tonight?
Yeah, taking Jello shots and shit. What's happening?
Like they do like the neighborhood block parties where they just they be handing out alcohol, call it witch's brew, you know.
Witch's brew.
Yeah, because that's because the witches brew
it. Are you saying witches or bitches?
Same thing. My week was cool.
I said witches.
My week was cool. Just work and you know, getting ready for these time of year festivities to get this shit over with. About to let her walk around and let her collect this candy she'll never eat.
If you go to Jack in the Box, they have a shake called the Basic Witch. I said, this is funny. You guys play on words well. Jack in the Box, I give you the credit for that. Anyway, like the Basic Witch. Anyway.
Yeah. I mean, it's a cool week. Just, you know, didn't do much, just work. And that's it, man. Just work. Just trying to, and still in recoup mode. That's it.
Basic Witch.
100-year week.
They got pumpkin spice something, and they said it's Starbucks. Anyway, keep going.
I'm just hoping my voice will come back one day.
If you stop the deep throat, oh, he's slanging and you throwing. Damn.
I didn't realize my voice would still be like this after a whole week and something.
No, I was about to go down the wrong path. I won't do that. I won't take us down there.
Don't do it.
You know, I'm over here hoping this ain't my new voice.
Oh, you should go to Jack in the Box and get the Basic Witch thing and soothe your throat.
I like having basic bitches soothe my throat.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa. McFly, you're weak? We're done with this. McFly, you're weak?
Well, just working and getting ready for the trick or treating, and then I got the kids their costumes already, and they're gonna be excited about that. I showed it was a Blue Beetle and Ladybug or Marinette, whatever. It's two superheroes, but we showed them the costumes 2 weeks ago, and Andreas for like a whole week was wearing that damn Blue Beetle costume the entire day. just walking around with a Blue Beetle costume on. I
Hey,
do this shit.
is that worth watching?
I liked it.
It's
Did
not
you?
bad.
Yeah. I've been wondering about watching it. I have
I
to give
liked
it a
it.
try. I get that.
My son loved it.
Yeah.
I really thought he was gonna have a problem with the scene where he turned into the Blue Beetle. He loved that shit. I said, "How the hell do you like this?" I said, "I have to keep my eye on you. Keep one eye open." Because that shit, it was like, this is very graphic, and he was just like, "Yeah." I was like, "What the fuck?" Like,
It was very graphic.
See, I know nothing about it. That's why I asked. I have no idea.
It's a superhero movie. You'll be fine.
I got that part, but I don't know. I never heard of the Blue Beetle until.
I mean, it's not like if you watch it, it's not gonna be like, oh man, like they're talking about stuff I have no. It's just if you watch it, they explain shit enough.
All you need to know is George Lopez is hilarious. He makes it worth. He makes it worth the watch.
Yeah, he has good comedic timing.
Oh, I meant to cut you off. Kevin, what did your lovely daughter's costumes this year?
A lion and a unicorn. What the hell is a fairy unicorn?
That sounds like some shit a toddler made up. I like unicorns. I like fairies. I want to be a unicorn fairy.
Oddly enough, Amazon sells the combination.
That sounds like yeah. Oh, everything over here is Little Mermaid. Yeah, I'm my daughter is she's gonna be Ariel because she's loved ever since that shit dropped. She's all over that, and I'm gonna be UPS driver for Christmas for Halloween.
So no.
Hey, at least you're actually doing something.
Hey, I dressed up the same costume every year. It's free. Works for me.
Man, this is real authentic. Where you get this? Amazon.
I need somebody got them. I need somebody got them Best Buy shirts so I can get on Black Friday. Skip the line shit.
Just walk into Best Buy.
They
You can't actually do a shift. What the fuck? I wasn't trying to work. So where do I pick up my paycheck? Like,
let me get this up the back for you. My bad. Go ahead, McFly.
But yeah, that's just getting ready for that. And then last week we enjoyed my son's birthday. He turned 6.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
So now he's getting ready for Halloween.
He needs to start training because he could be a hell of a boxer because he got hands.
He does have hands. He's took flight on his sister many times.
He's quick too. He's quick.
And he's took flight on bigger kids trying to protect his sister too. So
he's quick. That jab is fierce.
Yeah, but other than that, just getting ready for that and enjoying that the Halloween because I know they love Halloween, and I'm hoping there's some witches brew out there.
Devil's Day.
They be handing out fucking wine coolers and shit.
We coming to your neighborhood, man. What time we pulling up? What time you want me to pull up?
And your White Claw.
Yeah, they be doing that shit. Like these neighborhoods be about that. Like
what time you want me to pull up?
They start at 6.
Damn.
5 or 6.
I just thought about something. She can't do it.
Witches.
It's on a Tuesday. She got practice.
But seriously, Hunter, for your throat, that basic witch shake, good. I'm telling you, I was like, this is very clever because they took a shot at Starbucks, and it was anyway.
You ever thought about getting a wig and going as your son following?
Who are you talking to? Me?
You.
Oh, I didn't know you were talking to me. I thought you were talking fucking.
Because if you get one of them drag wigs, you can be.
I wonder that. That is kind of funny. I'm gonna have to get a dread wig. I'm gonna do that. The next time my son comes to town, I'm gonna get a dread wig and see what that works.
That is hilarious because you guys look identical, so like it makes sense. Like,
so here's a question: if he does it, and somebody says that they look like twins, who should be more offended, his son or Hunter?
I don't know why anybody be offended. It's sexy motherfuckers over here, bro.
Is what?
I think they're more in the age.
I'm gonna go reverse. Yeah.
I guess he would be offended. Your son should be more offended because he's younger.
Why would he be offended?
Because he would mean.
Because you old as shit.
But I look good though.
To you.
No, I look good, bro.
To you.
Yeah.
Anywho, The first topic. What steps do you take to try to maintain a healthy relationship with your spouse or partner?
I do my best not to cuss her out.
Those are steps?
Yeah.
What are the steps to get to that?
I hold in. I try to think about what I want to say before I say it, and when I know it's going to come off as disrespectful, because that's the only way it can sound, I just won't say it.
Restraint.
Restraint.
Restraint is one way.
Yeah.
I do that as well.
Yes.
Affection. I'm trying to work on that better. I'm not.
Oh, I show her affection. I show her affection.
Not that, Negro.
I mean, it's a little affection, but he's still showing it.
Every night I gotta prove my love.
That sounds forceful.
That was a Color Purple no, was it? What movie is that? I forgot. There's a reference, movie reference. I try to spend time with her. I try to do the things that I try to speak to her love languages. It's not the sound, whatever. I do my best, the best I can.
Retreats are nice, yeah. Like just getting away with just her. Like
I mean, it don't have to be nothing big. I mean, we just going to taking her to dinner on Friday.
Yeah.
Going to get some coffee or some shit together. Just long as it's just the two of us, no kid. That is one thing I say about Jim. The fact that she go to practice 4 days a week now, like that's a babysitter. We get a quick date in real quick. We can start getting the movies on Friday because she go to practice. Drop her off and take off. We got time. We got time.
I take, I go get my hair braided, then I look in the mirror and I go, you're lucky to be with a beautiful nigga like me. So that's my way of,
That's it?
Keep spicing it up, you know what I'm saying?
Is Kevin okay?
Hey, don't take this nigga's advice.
Then I work out and then I go, touch that arm. See that? You lucky. Look at that arm. Well, oh my God, you get to touch that arm every day. Whoo, shit. Like, then I'd be like, touch the thigh. Oh, you see that muscle? Oh my God, you lucky. You lucky.
This yours?
You get to feel this you're lucky. You're a lucky motherfucker. You know that? Like, it's seriously. I think self-care and being able to love yourself is a good way to make sure that you're able to love them. Because if you can approach situations in a positive, good energy space, I think it kind of frees up them to eventually be able to be positive and have good energy with you as well. But I feel like when you approach shit with, I don't know, maybe like you just feeling like shit because the outside world make you feel like shit, and you try to go into a conversation, it's not going to turn out well because that energy that's gonna transfer over. But if you're like in a good energy space, which the gym and all that shit provides, like I do think it helps. So the joking aside, I still do those regiments, but it's I when I come in feeling good about myself, it helps.
So what you're saying is you use your self-help to clear your mind mentally so that you're in the right headspace.
So I'm in the right headspace, right. Yeah, because I don't want to go into it, because when you're feeling like shit, that shit tends to transfer over into your relationships. Because when you start to feel angry or frustrated, it comes out in other ways. So joking aside, it's truthful too. There's some truth in it. But she is lucky, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, that's Kevin, my advice is awesome.
You have niggas out there. Come here.
Come touch this peg. Yeah, I mean, because I think sometimes it's with the stress and the weight of life, I think it's very easy to lose sight of the person. But I think we deal so much with I don't want to say self-reflection, but in our internal dialogue where we're trying to process whatever it is that may be in front of us, that sometimes we don't fully take in the surroundings. And I feel like sometimes we can neglect certain areas in our life, and sometimes that being our spouse.
Yeah. And I guess that does come with a lot of that shit comes with having to think about their feelings sometimes too. I shouldn't say it like that, as if we don't think about it.
No,
all
nigga,
the
you said it
time,
right.
You know. But it's like sometimes we gotta put our bad day aside for their bad day. You know what I mean?
So it's funny you said that. I saw a meme and it was like men. It was like a question for the men: why do you sit in the car for 10 to 20 minutes before you walk in the house after work? And I said that's because we have to refocus because I'm not trying to bring this energy in with you. So like, when you said that, it made me think about that. Like, yeah, sometimes I got to realize, yeah, okay, I had a shitty day at work, but what happened at work ain't got nothing to do with what's going on inside this house. So I gotta refocus. I gotta vent, do whatever I gotta do to come in here and be the best father, husband I can be.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
And
I think
like that,
I think McFly said it before that compartmentalizing things to know like placing things where they need to be so that, like you said, so when I walk in, I'm in the right headspace to deal with my wife, or to be not deal with her, but be with her, and like she a problem with be with
I
her.
was having because I was thinking about something like she'll be on call sometimes and like have a shitty call, and then come talking to me, and then I'm like, I guess that's the thing. Like the communication should be just talking. I'm like, you talking a little aggressive. Like I'm not that person on the phone. Like don't take that shit out on me.
It wasn't me.
I
do
was
gotta get
having a
better
tendency
at
to say
listening.
check your tone. And that sounds offensive for me when I say it because I'm like, check your tone because that'll shift my tone. So I'm like, check your tone. Like, just think about like how you're about to approach this conversation. Like,
Oh, you the nigga from Dave Chappelle.
yeah,
Watch your tone, bitch.
check your
That's what I
tone
told you
because
then.
like you're coming off this way and it's about to go down that road. Do you really want to go down that road? Like,
It's like the way you talk to me, like okay, you turn.
yeah,
I'm about to get turned to.
that's the
That
little
does
Jesse
go with
Robinson.
that too, though.
Little Jesse Robinson.
The
I'm
battle.
warning you now.
Pick the battle. Sometimes, you're like, I didn't want to use this
Yeah.
fight for that. I used the good fight for this.
Yeah, that is true. You got to save your zingers for the right moment.
That gets tricky.
That's a whole nother episode. The dynamics,
Right? Because I'm sitting there going, why would you have zingers?
Because you got to have ace in the hole. Come on. Part of being
You're triggering me. The random things thrown back in your face 6 months to a year later.
Part of being in a relationship, you gotta sometimes you gotta hold shit in the tuck for when you need them most.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's
I don't really do that. I just let it fly.
Now that's some toxic shit, but
Yeah, I don't do that. I just let it fly. But whatever I need to say, I say it in the moment. I can't do that whole no shit. Like, because I'll forget most of it. I'll be like, I don't even know what the fuck happened. I was angry that day. Like, I'm not even gonna do that because I'm like, it don't even make any sense in this argument. How am I gonna bring up some shit that I can't remember? I'm upset about from last time. Like, I just say it in the fucking moment.
I'm gonna remember exactly what it was because when it happened the second time, I'm gonna reference the first time it happened. Now speaking up.
Yeah, that's reference. But the whole zingers and holding on to shit, I can't do that. But if you have reference, you can be like, like this happened this time and it happened that time. But like when it's like somewhere you're just holding on, you're like, I can't do that shit. I'm waiting just for a good time. I'm waiting for a good time to bring this shit. Like
it's like a drop the mic moment and shit.
Yeah, like
walk off stage.
I thought
I don't have any of those.
Shit, like not holding. Thought you meant hold a good joke on her. You know,
that's what I mean. Yeah.
I'm shooting a shot.
I'm saying like you hold a good line. Like you don't. But if you got a good comeback line, wait till the good moment. Like.
Oh yeah, well that's your dumbass fault.
Yeah. So
I don't know what to say about that.
I know. That's because you've been saying the same line since
86.
And I mean, it's been working.
But you did it for that nigga Michael, though. Mic drop.
Has it been working?
Tito Brown.
I guess. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't save nothing.
It's brought to you.
Just let it out. Let it fly at the moment. Let it fly. That's what you.
I know I'm going to forget. I'm going to forget. You know, guys. I don't remember shit. I forget.
If you're going to forget, is it worth talking about it in the first place then?
Exactly. That's why you talk about it right then and there.
Yeah, it might be worth talking about in the moment just to check it.
Hey.
Because you might forget if it's not like, but in that moment, if you don't check it, then it might snowball into something worse. So you might check it right now and nip it in the butt, then let it snowball into something where now it's bad.
I think it depends.
Because you didn't check it then.
Sometimes it's in the moment of we'll let cooler heads prevail and we'll check it a little later today or when we're cool down. But like
that 6 months from later shit, like where you're like, oh, like shit.
You remember back in January when you said this shit?
Nope. Nope, not at all. I can't believe I said that.
Yo, anytime that happened to me, I was like, I probably said it, but I don't remember it. So let's just go with it. Like it don't really affect me the way she think it does.
Or you just go, boy, was I wrong? Sorry. I'm just glad we don't have that progressive shit. Those cameras to check the shit. I'm like,
instant replay
so many times.
Let's call it instant replay. Damn, I did say that shit. Damn. Andy, to fill you in, that's a progressive commercial. I know you don't watch commercials anymore, but it's a funny commercial.
What are those?
Oh, don't get me started on you don't watch commercials no more.
Hey man, that's what you call flexing.
I mean, when you watch live sports, you have to watch commercials. So
does he?
I'm just tired of the fact that we
then push play later.
We started all these streaming services to get away from commercials, and now we're all back to commercials on streaming services.
Yeah, because they can make more money.
Right.
It's brilliant.
Right.
When I had YouTube TV, I would save the live event and then go back and YouTube TV has this only watch highlight moment, so you can literally skip everything. Like you skip with them and just see the important parts throughout the game. So it's like, oh man, that's clutch because D'Angelo Russell be pissing me off sometimes.
I'm talking to you about something like this. You just remember that.
With D-Lo coming on, we got D-Lo as a guest.
No,
I think we can get him.
I'd prefer to have Swaggy P.
Oh no, I don't know if we can get Swaggy.
We don't even need to get Swaggy P. I just use the meme of his face going like we could, if you could just have that would be perfect because I don't need to hear anything he has to say. But that face is priceless. Like
it wasn't like Swaggy P was like, I may not have been a star in the league, but I'm still the best nigga at your local gym. I'm walking LA Fitness and ball up everybody.
I'm over here like, who the hell is Swaggy P?
You know Swaggy P.
No, I don't.
You don't watch sports.
I don't watch sports.
What's his actual name? Nick Young, right?
Nick Young, yeah.
I think that the biggest claim to fame is him being with Iggy Azalea and D'Angelo Russell, his teammate.
Shit snitching.
Recording him saying that he cheated on her.
Snitch ass nigga.
And they had it on TMZ. You didn't see that shit?
Yeah, I remember that.
They used to, and every time they asked Nick Young about what happened, he was like, "Yeah, I just like how you feel about your teammate, doing that." Oh man, like, and you could tell he's like, "I'm gonna fuck this nigga up on site," but he just kind of was like, "Oh man, I don't know, like I don't know why someone would do that." Like,
what do you mean going to? He probably already did.
Yeah, I'm sure he took flight on him as soon as he saw him, and I believe that's the reason why they ended up trading him. Like it was too much. It was causing too much.
He dreamed on him. Hey man, you slept D-Lo.
I would shit.
Yeah.
That you gotta think that has to destroy team chemistry immediately because you're like, so I can't trust you to like keep my secret. You're just gonna go record it and then it get leaked to the internet. Like you think I'm gonna trust this nigga as a teammate again? Like, come on, bro. Like, and the rest of the team, I'm sure feels the same. This is basketball players, man. I'm sure they're like, nah, you can't be around me. Like,
get him up. Number 2.
Yeah. But anyway,
Riggs, what's up, dog?
Where are we talking about? I think I completely lost what we're.
What steps do you take to try and maintain a healthy relationship?
Yeah, I don't know how to. You don't have a teammate that snitches.
You know how we tangent shit. So what it is.
Yeah.
I think everybody responded.
Communicate shit.
I can't remember.
I thought you
communicate.
Derek Fisher either.
Battles.
Matt Barnes
giving them hands. He put them paws on them. I said,
that was a healthy relationship. He let him know. I bet you Derek Fisher ain't did that shit again.
He married her. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah, he married her, but he probably ain't saying shit to his kids.
No, yeah.
He said, "I don't talk about what you do with her, but you talk to my kid."
I he put them paws on him, changed his life. That motherfucker went on an interview and was like, "Man, I was just trying." I said, "Man, Derek, you're anyway." So moving on. Is Drake lame for shooting at Riri and ASAP, or does he have a pass before?
I don't even know what this is about.
What'd you say?
What?
What did I say? Or does he have
You
a pass?
said that.
Oh, a pass
Yeah,
for it. A pass because he's Drake.
Yeah.
No, we was talking about
he was taking shots at him throughout the whole album.
That's lame as fuck. Like, that's mad lame.
And the only reason why I think it's brought up.
He wanted to be Riri's baby daddy.
Yeah.
But
Chasing.
the angle I'm gonna play here is in a mental thing, because before we did this episode of the podcast, I was bringing up all the times, I guess, on For the Dogs, he is taking shots at people. But on the grand scheme of it all, a mental health note is like, you got to think of the caliber of Drake as far as success. And for a person to be in his level of success, and he's so plagued by what negative things have said about him or done to him or whatever, so he's very petty. So I guess in the greater scheme of it and having success, do you think? I mean, it's clear he has issues. Do you think he should even be responding to that, and the fact that he is responding to shit like this? What do you think it's coming from?
I don't think he should respond.
I think he's hurt on that one.
He's definitely hurt. He probably, maybe
I just don't like he brought it.
He felt like he should have been in that spot, but I mean, I don't think it makes him look good.
And he did the same. Like, anything negative press brought towards his album, he automatically lashed out. And like, even with Joe Budden, like, it wasn't. I don't even feel like that was done in malice intent, but he still took it that way. And I feel like it's an interesting thing with Drake, where he constantly anything that's not a yes man thing to him, he kind of lashes out for.
Yeah, that album is trash, hot garbage.
But I will give that, because I listened to that one where he's talking about, because apparently Drake texted him, DM'd him, and they talked about it, and I was like, that gives it more context. But it's like, he lashed out as opposed to, it's like he does everything in public. And he's one of them niggas who's like, oh, let me go. Like, it's like same shit me does all that shit. We gonna just post everything in public and then reel it back. So I don't know. With the Rihanna thing, I don't know if there's reeling that back. Like, you can't reel that back.
When you think like to that degree, where a person can literally have essentially any woman or that he could have a Rihanna lookalike that looks like Rihanna but better or whatever, that wants him, and he's fixated on that. Or like, if Drake says, or if Joe Budden says one bad thing, but you have 1,000 people over here saying positive, why are you fixated on that one negative statement? Where is it like? That's
I think he, like you said, he really like it's almost part of that too. Like, he's probably so used to getting what he wants, but he really actually liked her. He probably actually looks up to Joe Budden, and like, to hear that come from somebody that you actually kind of respect, or that you have that you're vested in, because I guess at that position you're not gonna put your heart into too much shit, like, because you don't know who's out there to like snake you. You know what I mean?
There may be some validity to that, because the people that you care about seem to be able to hurt you harder, deeper than anybody else.
So I can see it being like that. I still don't like the shooting for no reason. Like, it's not for no. I guess it is. It looks like for no reason. You know what I mean? But if you take it in that regard, then yeah.
I'm just saying, Drake, be a man and say something about Kendrick.
He's gonna tiptoe around that one for a while.
No,
like,
be a man, nigga. Say something about Kendrick.
They gonna do it when they're 75 and ain't nobody listening to them no more. But that's a good angle to look at. I didn't think about that. Like, just
because think about it. When you're having this level of success, you literally had this strong of a run. People are putting you in the top 3 of all artists. Yeah, you're literally right there with the Beatles and Michael Jackson, and you're fixated on the few negative comments that are amplified for you than all the success that you've achieved.
Let me ask you this, McFly. Is there ever a point as an artist that you feel like you don't have to prove people wrong? Because I feel like M still does that shit too.
Yeah, it's one of the things where I think you have to you pay attention to thing, but I think the greatest way of combating it is like how J. Cole did, where you essentially have to, in order to keep your sanity, you have to not look at it that way. You have to literally just put yourself in like your own category and stay away from it, because you will drive yourself up a wall. Because I can attest to that. You'll drive yourself up the wall trying to prove yourself to people, and then you no longer enjoy it anymore because you're constantly going, I got to do this, and because this person didn't react the way that I wanted them to, I got to like do this, and like it'll drive you up a fucking wall. It'll drive you crazy trying to impress people, and at the end of the day, you gotta love.
Yeah.
The reason why you got into this is because you love doing it. Then at some point, you start getting fixated on how you can impress people, and it's like that's not why you got into this. Like you have to be able to stay at a level mind by saying the reason why I'm doing this is because I love to make music or I love to create, and instead of saying I want to impress them and once they give me their approval, I'm happy, because at the end of the day, you'll never truthfully have everyone's approval.
And I guess on that too, because we were just talking about that comedy wise, it's like you almost have to pick what success looks like for you.
Yeah.
Like you have to get comfortable. Like I'm finally at a point, because like when I was like heavy and I was like, oh no, I'm gonna do all this. I want to do all like tour, do all that shit. And I'm like, I want to do that shit, man. I'm not trying to go around the whole goddamn state just fucking busting my ass for this. Like if I could just find a spot where I'm like, this is where I go, this is where I tell jokes, I just let shit off and I feel good. Cool. Like I know I'm doing good. If I'm making niggas laugh in here, I did what I'm supposed to do. Like I don't have to be like, I don't have to be the headliner here. Like I'll give you a quality show. That's my objective. And like
Yeah.
I feel like you got to get to that headspace in order for it to still be enjoyable.
And J. Cole is like the perfect example of, because he dealt with it, and I remember him having a few interviews where he talked about it, and I was like, I'm in the same fucking like frame of mind where when you're so fixated on trying to impress people, it makes you miserable. Like it'll literally make you miserable trying to impress, because you realize you'll never fully.
Yeah, no.
If that's what you're looking for, you'll never fully get that. So like you have to find, like you said, what success looks like for you. Like what are you doing this for? When you reach this, you're happy with that, cool. Because like when you said that, it makes me think about when I thought about it, I was like, I could not imagine not being able to just go somewhere because you're recognized. Like that should be driving me up a wall. I like privacy. So it was like, yeah, I got to figure out what I'm doing this for, because I like privacy. I don't want to go to a point where I can't just like go somewhere and enjoy myself because someone's like, oh, you need to do this because you're so and so.
Yeah.
You just gotta. That's the when I saw the question, that made me think about it. Was like the bigger angle here is, why is Drake pay attention to this shit, and why like it clearly shows he's miserable and not happy, and like you see where he's achieving. I remember even saying this when Eminem made that song "Walk on Water," and I said, I remember I posted about it. I said, nigga, if Eminem feels like this, the rest of us are fucked as far as lyricists. Because if Eminem is this insecure about making music and he's over here saying he feels like he can never please anyone, the rest of us are screwed. Because Eminem is proven time and time again throughout his entire career, that he's that guy. He's on top of the. So if he's literally questioning everything, then what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
do you think they use that as a way to keep themselves driven? I don't know.
I mean, it's one of the things where you want to be the best and you want to be the most skilled or known as one of the more skilled, because like, you know, we all get into something where you look at, like, even in like comedy, like the people that you might look at that came before you, you want to be in the same breath as them. So like you be like, oh man, I'm trying to be like Eminem, I'm trying to be like Jay, I'm trying to be like this, and like you gotta figure out what your lane is, and you don't want to sound like them niggas. You just want to be you, but in the same breath as them. So
I got a question that's more close to home.
Yeah.
What does success feel like to you in your life?
Well,
right?
I think we asked
You can have a
I'm about to say some shit that don't even sound right. Feels like right now, nigga. Like, I'm not even gonna lie.
That's good though. That's good.
Like,
You know.
like honestly, I had this conversation with my homegirl in Phoenix. She's doing comedy, and she's like, at that point, she's like, I'm making good money at work, but I could be doing better at this in comedy. Like, I should be making more money. And I'm like, why? Like, are you happy? Like, do you just want to like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what do you want? Like, do you want to leave your job? Okay, so if you leave your job, you understand what you got to do. But what do you want? Because if you don't know what you want, if you don't know what that looks like to you, then you're just gonna be in a fucking cycle. So like, you almost have to know. Like, to me, success is. So if it was comedy, since I'm going on stage, no matter what, I'm up there and I'm doing what the fuck I'm supposed to do. I'm scorching that. Like, that's success to me. Like,
Yeah, we asked this question before.
yeah.
Because it was fucking. It was a question from Nick. Shout out Nick. I remember. Because he wanted to know what we thought success looked.
Yeah.
Looks like.
Now I'm trying to figure out what my answer was then, because I don't know.
Right?
Changes.
It can change.
Yeah.
To tell us what it is.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know. I just know that I think peace is my success. If you feel peaceful in your choices in life, like the choices that you've made to this point, I think there's success in that. Like the fact that you know that your family is thriving or going towards things that they want to go towards, and you're able to provide or whatever. Like, I think that's a success in itself, because like you see all the people that you see struggling and stressing the fuck out. I see them like every time we drive out of fucking work, you see all those motherfuckers in their personal cars at Amazon. They're like, you see me motherfuckers hustling.
But is that
You
good
like,
enough for you to spend your rest of your days doing it?
I think you have to find the peace in the other things. Like if I can create at home, like if I can make some music at home, yeah. If I can make vlog videos about inspiring shit and people react to it, then yeah. Like,
so in 10 years from now, you'll be okay with where you're at because you got your success that you want to be.
I always feel like there's levels. Like for right now, this is where I'm like kind of on that path for going towards where I want to go. And that's like, there's no more I can do to get to that path other than consistency. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like for now, yeah, this is but there's always my point is always to elevate. But like right now, yeah, I'm on the consistency of getting to this. But it's just, it's going to like in 2 years, it's going to be there. Then another 2 years, like it just.
I mean, because I see you guys' success changing because you still got kids. Yeah. Put your kids through school, putting your kids through college. Yeah. You still have those things that will make you feel a little more successful in life.
Well, I'm just saying their success is a success.
Right.
Yeah. So it's just consistency and maintaining a course.
Because you're on this grind years. You're in the grind years right now. You're just gonna sit there and watch your kids get older and just grind it out until, I
feel like it's not as bad as it once was though. Those 20s, early 30s was like, nigga, I'm grinding. It feels like I'm just in a pool of sand, like just not going nowhere.
So, I remember driving a Pontiac Grand Prix, eating top ramen.
In the car?
Mm-hmm. No, in the car with Little Caesars.
I just picture you driving, eating a bowl of ramen.
But no, at home it was top ramen, but when I was like really just grinding part time, I would have to stop by like Little Caesars to get like the $5 shit and eat that in between jobs, and then.
Right. But when I say you're in a grind mode, is the fact that I'm 10 years older than all of you.
I'm 38.
Yeah. So I'm telling you, this is your grind time to where you're going to spend the next 10 years just grinding. Huh?
I feel like you stop grinding. Like, are you going to stop?
You don't ever stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't ever stop grinding. But that's what I'm saying. This is where you really notice you're grinding.
That's why I make myself look like Pusha T, because I'm grinding.
Yeah. You hit the grind years. People think your grind years are later, but really it's this era in your life to where you just
laugh, Maurice. It's okay.
Hey, low key, I can't wait till your kids become teenagers.
Low key, huh?
Yeah, because I'm gonna love the stories. So I look, but you're grinding.
I'm gonna say fuck you for assuming our kids gonna give us stories.
I already deal with boyfriend.
We're gonna have perfect.
I know. When I was at the damn pumpkin patch, there was a moment I was angry and then I was proud because I gave Andreas a ticket, the $1 ticket. I kept trying to push him towards the one ticket thing up. So he goes up to climb up the slide, and halfway through he goes up and he goes, "Oh, I can't do this shit," and he goes back and he just starts bouncing at the entrance and just dancing around, and let people go past him. I'm like, Andreas, what the hell are you doing? I'm dancing, and I realized he got fear of heights. So he's sitting there freaking out, and he's like, fuck, like, and I'm like, Andreas, you gotta get off, like, and I'm like, why'd you make me waste the ticket if you knew you were gonna climb up there? So we go to the next one, and it costs 3 tickets, I think. And I'm like, I hope he goes up this time, right? So he ends up going up the thing, and like he stops midway and he thinks about it, and he just keeps going. He gets to the top and he slides down and he comes around. He goes, I did it. I conquered my fears. I said, that's what, high five. He's like, I did it, Dad. I feel good. I said, that's what's up. Like, but I went from like the fuck to, yeah, if that's if that's what you take from it, that's progress. Like he said, I conquered my fears.
Hell yeah. They don't feel the same with teenagers. They scared to go in the store.
Yeah.
They come out and they're like, that was terrifying. You're like, to talk to people? Like, what the fuck?
I couldn't text them.
I don't think I'm gonna have that issue. I got a social butterfly over here.
You bought everything. I said, get this one thing.
I like how you think you're not going to eat. Like I wait for the stories, bro.
I will say this. I used to be a social butterfly, and my dad used to tell me all the time. He was like, you were this. I had you so outgoing in this. And then some, like, with family shit changed my whole outlook. And then when I got older, I became closed off, and I didn't like talking to people. So, like, just make sure she maintains the course, because life is a motherfucker.
I mean, she can shut up sometimes. It'd be fine with me.
I'm talking about just don't let things alter her perspective. Keep that energy, like keep that same.
That's not completely in my control, sir.
I get that, but like you can always be the guiding factor to make sure that she stays the course, because the outside factor is always going to play a certain degree part. But like, I'm going to try to make sure Andreas is always outgoing, because I don't want him to end up like me.
Ain't nothing wrong with you.
Yeah, but you're good niggas.
I'm just not, like I said, I don't talk to people like that. Like I used to be like you. I could be like how you are in dispatch, but I'm not like, if I don't trust a nigga, you'll know. You're like, this nigga doesn't talk. He keeps his distance.
I just shoot the shit the way my options.
Yeah, I don't know how to shoot the shit though.
Hey,
you know what's weird?
I'm playing the field.
I don't remember being a social butterfly when I was younger.
That nigga's on an island now.
That's because you were doing B&Es. You only had one person to talk to.
Yeah, I don't remember when I was younger. I don't remember being a social butterfly.
You can't go to every flower if it's only one thorn next to you.
Is it himself or his partner in the B&Es? You said he only had one person to talk to.
His partner.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Like,
but yeah, I don't remember. When I think back as a kid, I don't remember being so really sociable. But I
guess I
never had. I was social. I didn't have a lot of friends, but I was social because I had 12 million cousins I had to see every goddamn day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's funny is I feel introverted, but I don't act it.
Mm-hmm. I've seen you shoot the shit with the most random of people.
I always say,
yeah,
Kevin. I always say I'm a introverted extrovert.
Like I force myself.
I can flip the switch. I can isolate myself and be perfectly fine and be like, all right, let me go talk to people now. Let me go do some shit. And be extroverted for a couple of days and go right back to being introverted.
The thing about me, can't force it.
I used to I'll be at parties with a gang of niggas and I'll be like, I don't like none of these motherfuckers. And I'll just go take my little case of beer, plop out a tree, start smoking cigarettes. And then whoever would come by, I'm like, you cool enough to talk to? What's up? And then just be a crowd of people just kicking.
I can't. Like, and the thing is, like, for me, like, even when I've been in those situations where people try to talk to me, like, I'll be like, yeah, this is getting awkward, because I can't force fakeness. Like, I can't force like a conversation where I'm like, they're like, oh man, we're just gonna talk about whatever, and I'm like, it's gonna get real dry real quick because I can't force it. I can't fake a laugh. I can't so eventually it's gonna get. They're gonna feel it. They're gonna feel it. They're gonna be like, yeah, this nigga's not feeling. I'm not vibing with like this situation.
If the shit ain't funny, it ain't funny. Don't fake it.
But I'm saying people that can fake the whole thing.
I'll be that nigga standing next to you. They'll be like, hey, what's up with you, man? I'm like, he don't fuck with you.
You know how I think how I've been able to shoot the shit so well? It's because I like talking to older black people because they make me laugh. So I try to get them to talk as long as possible because I like to mimic them. So I try to get them because this shit it'd be hilarious. The inflections in their voice, the sayings, the random pauses, like how they talk. That shit is just hilarious to me. I
know a nigga named Reggie who drives trucks, and he is something else.
Like
man, I've been doing this for 30 years. Like, fuck these motherfuckers. Like,
I was at Walmart the other day, and I was walking out, and there was a guy, doing the thing like where you give money, and he was like, "Hey man, how you doing?" I said, "I'm doing good, man. How about yourself?" He's like, "Oh, I'm struggling. I'm hurting." And like I already saw where he was going with it, and in my back of my mind, I said, I feel like I get what you're getting at, but charity starts at home, and like I'm not going to take food out of my kids' mouth to help you. Like if I had it extra, I would give you, but like the look I gave him was like, nigga, it ain't gonna happen with me. He was all right, man. Have a good day. Like, but I didn't say any of that. You know what I'm saying? It was like it was indicated in my response.
You probably kept walking.
Yeah, I did, and I was just like, "You have a good day, man." He goes, "Oh, all right, you too." But you could tell it was like one of the things I said, dude. Like I've stressed this, and I said, I get that when I have it, I'll give it, but I'm never like when you put it in the perspective of does it make sense if it takes money out or food out of my kid's mouth? I'm not doing it. So like, I get being charitable. I'm all for it, but like when I said I can't fake it. Like I just told him
sometimes you ain't got it.
Yeah, but I just gave him the look, like nigga, like I'm not the one. Like next one might be I'm not the one, but I gave him that look. I can't fake it. Like
I don't even talk to him.
I was just being respectful because how you doing. I said, "Good in yourself." Like
what? I just ignore him and keep on walking.
All right, nigga.
You ain't worth my time.
Okay.
Damn.
What?
That's human. That's a human.
It was a black man too, so I was like,
"I'll give a head nod."
It's a black man in Marietta. I was like, "Damn, what's up, man?"
He wasn't excited. I still remember that in Washington, dog. I was in Albertsons, and some nigga walked in the door, and he was like, saw me walking by. He's like, "What's up, man?" I was just like, "Who the fuck?"
Another one.
First off, there's a lot of black people in Marietta.
There are now.
There's
when I used to deliver, it wasn't like that. It is now.
Now it is.
You see this all the time.
Let me ask: Are you guys like the older black drivers now, or like, do you got any nigga that would do some shit where he's like, "I'll drop this trailer right here, right now"?
That's him. That's me.
That's him. Yeah.
Oh, so you already there.
I think we're still the young niggas in feeder. I think like people. That's why I think they get so mad at when they find out our seniority numbers because they think we're younger. So they're like, wait a minute, these motherfuckers are in the 400s.
Yeah.
We thought they would be like in the 7s or 8s. Like they're in the 4s.
I reached my level. I don't give a fuck about 2 years ago. I don't care.
I've heard it. I've seen it. I've seen them.
I don't give a fuck.
We're polar opposites when it comes to that because I might feel it. I just don't say it. He'll show it openly. Like he'll let you know.
Oh yeah.
Kevin, I tell my customers I get paid whether I pick your ass up or not. So what we doing today?
And they're amazed when he drives away.
Cause that's Reggie. Like I've had Reggie tell me some shit, and he was just like, "Hey, can you check this real quick?" He's like, "Oh, I left." Oh, okay, you got it. Don't even trip, dog.
Hey man, I'm like, look here. I was here at the allotted time. I waited my period. All right, I'm out. We'll try again tomorrow. There's always tomorrow.
Yeah,
that's it.
Nope.
You know, you guys talking made me have a sad moment.
Why?
I realized because every time I was like being a social butterfly as a kid, and I was like, you know what? There ain't nobody alive that I can ask that.
don't even know like if I should laugh.
I don't know.
I'm laughing about it, bro. Don't. It is what it is. I mean, it's just life. It's just life. But right. But it made me think about that. I was like, I literally have nobody I can ask.
Oh yeah, because you're 60. That's right. That's right.
48, motherfucker. Get it right.
I thought he was 70.
You're 12 off.
Hey, and if I was 60, I still look damn good for my age. So whatever.
Yeah. You're right.
According
You
to
still got 12 years.
Hey, ain't no quarter to me, bro. Ain't no whatever.
According. According.
Whatever you gotta tell yourself. Whatever you gotta tell yourself.
And that's what I say to you. Whatever you tell yourself.
It ain't me telling myself, bro. Anyways, but yeah, I was just like,
Nigga, he said, I look like Uncle Fester and that nigga's beautiful.
Hey. Fucked up. Sorry, Fester was pulling. Think about it. Think about what you said, though. Fester always had somebody.
Oh, yeah, the host?
Which Uncle Fester are we talking about?
The Siamese twins?
Fester was always with somebody.
Which Fester?
From the Addams family?
Yeah, which Fester?
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just talking Addams
the
family.
The movie? The show?
The movie.
I don't.
The Wednesday show?
I can't tell you.
Because remember, in the movie,
on the average,
Christopher Lloyd, his wife was trying to kill him the entire movie.
Yeah, that's a different.
But he still had it.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, but she was there for the money.
It don't matter, but I'm saying in that one, yeah. But I mean, as a whole, over the years, Fester always had somebody.
And the woman he ended up with was bald-headed and looked just like him.
And love is love, bruh.
It's like he was fucking himself.
That's not true. We can't say that. That has to go. That phrase has to go.
Uncle Fester, can you charge this for me?
Oh, you stupid.
Oh shit. Anyway, but yeah.
And then the one from the Wednesday show, I don't think that he was just in some shit. He was there was no woman. He was like you, breaking and entering. Like he was doing some wild shit.
All I know is Mo's.
So you might be onto something there. Yeah.
The moon has been like fucking me up.
My what?
Like,
my moon?
That moon, it looked like you got a little halo. I was like, what
hey, earlier he was swatting something in his face and it turned out with whatever's flying by to.
I thought he was gonna do the Thriller dance.
Ooh. Oh, that motherfucker can't dance, I
dance better than your old ass, nigga.
Oh, you? Thank you. All right. Anyways.
Can we get 100 a rap? We gotta get 100 a rap too.
Oh, I can't even barely talk. Hey, I tried to woo the other day and that shit failed.
Why?
I can't woo right now.
But why were you wooing? Never mind.
Who'd you woo to?
I'm just saying, I'm just trying to woo and I couldn't woo.
This nigga.
So,
you better leave Jada alone. You see what she did to Will.
This nigga said, what? What?
Do you woo?
No, I was just trying to say woo and I couldn't get it out.
Never. I don't want to know the scenario after
that. No, yeah, we good.
You should try a woo after that basic witch drink. See where it gets you after you.
Hey, tell them niggas to pay us.
Ooh, yeah.
Because I had some jalapeno poppers the other day.
I always say Jack in the Box got the good egg rolls.
They got the best egg rolls. I know that's a tangent.
They had
that's so fucked up when you think about it.
They had a breakfast taco. They took it away and it hurt me because I got to try it once. No. It was a cheat day and I tried that shit. It was delicious. Yeah, it had a sausage, egg, and something like a sauce, and that shit was fire.
I don't think
I had it on a cheat day. It was like $1 something, and I was like, I went there because I got the kids something, and I was like, you guys still have it? No, we don't. I said, motherfucker, like.
It's probably gonna be seasonal then.
My go-to breakfast for them is the extreme sausage sandwich, no egg, extra cheese on a croissant bun.
So just cholesterol.
I guess.
Sausage. Because all you guys, you said no egg, right?
Right.
You took the egg off?
Yeah. I don't.
So egg. And what else did you?
It's mainly a croissant with sausage and cheese. Sausage, cheese, croissant. That's what it is. But with 2 pieces of meat, 2 pieces of cheese. That's my go-to for breakfast right there. Outside of that, everything else, I just eat egg rolls. I don't, and of course the tacos. But just like us, we went on a tangent. Fuck you. Why you say that? Why you want to talk about
it? It sounded like it was disease and shit. Yeah. Like,
right. Is that how you got COVID, eating them tacos? You eat your own tacos?
No, I told you I got that from
soy tacos.
Yeah, any place I can spend fucking $12 and get 40 tacos. Something wrong with these goddamn tacos.
Soy tacos.
Oh my gosh. Just like us on a tangent. We went from whatever to Jack in the Box. Anyways. Gosh, I can't wait to get my voice back.
I will say we'll just end it on that note.
Thank you, Jack in the Box. Please contact us.
Jack in the Box, you better fucking pay us. We enjoy your EO tacos. Anyway,
I used to fuck with them chicken sourdough jacks back in the day before I stopped eating fast food.
I just know when I was in my youth, the bacon cheeseburger they had was fire, and they discontinued that shit too. And they had bacon strips and bacon bits with a bacon sauce on the bottom. That shit, that was like that's a health risk, but I get why they got rid of it. So it was delicious though. That shit was fire. You had bacon in every bite.
The KFC fucking sandwich.
That double down? A double down? That double down is fucking good, bro.
Fried chicken with fried chicken.
Bacon in the middle.
The chicken was the bun. That was terrible.
And it was awesome.
Bacon and cheese.
Every time they bring it back, I always make sure to go get one.
Get 2, 3.
Anywho, with that being said, this has been episode 119 of the Heavyweight Podcast. One more time, Stud McFly back again with these three guys.
Mr. Dickorous Jones. I like it.
Was that what it was in the beginning?
I don't think it was.
Switched it up.
So your nickname is Dickie Jones?
He changed identities mid-pod. It's your boy Mo Lethal Rouch.
Hey, and they call me Hunter.
Deep Throat Hunter.
Still trying to find that.
Like, subscribe, comment, share. If you're a woman that wants to be part of our podcast, please have a webcam and a microphone, and we would surely like to try it out. So,
and be ready to show up.
Yes, consistently. Anyway, we love you guys. Yes. Until next time, peace.
Peace.
It's a wrap. That's all she wrote, folks. Thanks for tuning in once again. You can check us out on all streaming platforms. Click like, subscribe, leave some comments. You know what I'm saying? Is it Monday yet? Hello. Every Monday you got new episodes, so tune in. Have a blessed one.